You want to get your home sold by the end of the year? 6 tips coming at you to make it happen. Stay tuned. It's Ashley with Keller Williams coming at you with another video. I'm going to talk about 6 tips that you can use to get your home sold right away. Okay, so, I think that, the market is different. If you've been watching my market update videos, you've noticed the market is different, and you have to employ some different strategies to really stand out, because here's what's happening. It's shifting. The market is shifting to more of a buyer's market, and by that I mean that we're getting more inventory on the market. More inventory on the market means more competition, and more competition means more options for buyers, and you want your house when it hits the market to really stand out. Okay, you want it to stand out, you want it to get attention, and you want to make sure that you get as many eyes on that property as possible. That's the key, right? As many eyes on the property as possible. Okay, so the number 1 tip, and these are in no particular order, so this is just the first one. They could all be number 1, all right? So first of all, you want to make sure that you price your home correctly. Now, I know most people, if you're like me, you want to make sure that you're not leaving any money on the table, and that is super understandable, okay? So making sure you get it priced right is really important. You want to make sure that you're pricing in competition with the market, and you don't want to really, kind of try to test the market. We're sort of beyond that phase now. If there were a graph of prices going up and then coming down, we're sort of on the other side. We're past the inflection point, okay? Which means you want to make sure that you're pricing your house probably a little bit lower than you might get. And it's scary. It sounds really scary, but you want to just price it just a little bit lower to get a lot of people in. All right, so number two is you want to make sure that you have your agent come out and just take a quick look at your place, okay? So this could be having your agent do a walkthrough and kind of look for anything in your house that's like, oh man, we really definitely need to address this before going on market. The other option would be maybe, what I like to do usually is I have my stager come out. So this kind of goes with one of the later tips, okay? Is I have my stager come out and just walk through the house and make a very long list of small tweaks, maybe some are big, tweaks that can be made in order to make the house more show ready, okay? The third thing that you're gonna wanna do is clean up and declutter. So what you do is if you have the stager, if you work with me and you have the stager come out and they do the consultation, they're gonna look at your space, they're gonna give you a list of things to do, and a lot of that is gonna include the cleaning and decluttering, okay? Because, people just really struggle when a place is messy. They want it to, empty, and, then they want to be able to, sort of visualize furniture and stuff there, so they can get a good idea of, what it would be like to live in this space, okay? And then the next 2, 4 and 5, are really kind of combined. They're getting a stager out there and getting professional photography, okay? I can't tell you how many times, gosh, here's the problem, okay? The problem is that most people gain a first impression of your house online, okay? So most people are going online, they have set up some kind of Zillow or Redfin or Realtor.com or whatever kind of feed they're using that feeds them brand new listings immediately as soon as they go on the MLS. And if they go online and they look at the pictures and your house doesn't look that great, then, they might not even come to an open house or call their agent to set up an appointment, okay? So you want to have the pictures looking really, really stellar, awesome online. And, with that, this is pretty easy to do, but you want to make sure that your agent does some kind of video walkthrough and promote your home online, okay? It sounds a little bit crazy, but yeah, man, online is where you want to be. So you want to be online. You want to make sure that your home is getting as much attention and as many eyes on it as possible. So number 6 would be considering getting a pre-sale home inspection. So these are not that expensive. They're just like getting a regular inspection on your home. The thing is about getting the pre-sale home inspection is that at least there are no surprises. You know, a lot of times people are doing an inspection on your place and, you know, you don't want to hear like, oh man, we found this blah blah, whatever it is, okay? You don't want to hear that we found a blah blah. You want to be like, oh, okay, I know about the blah blah, and either you've addressed it or you have decided you're not going to address it and you've made that really clear, okay? So, yes, do that, okay? I mean, those are both services that I include with my listings. All right, so, okay, number one, make sure you price your home right, okay? I mean, it's, you know, this market has just changed so much, okay? So you want to make sure you're pricing your home properly in accordance with the way where the market is, both seasonally and where we are in the cycle, okay? So pricing the home right. You want to make sure that you have your agent or have your agent stager come through and do like a walkthrough on your property so they can give you like a list of to-dos to get the home show ready, okay? Then number 3 is you want to clean up and declutter. Clean up and declutter. I mean, clean up and declutter, okay? Number 4, you want to get a professional stager in there. I mean, a lot of times the professional stager, you can keep your own furniture. It sort of depends on what your furniture looks like. So you'd get a professional stager in there. They'd maybe use some of your pieces and use some of their pieces, which works great. And then professional photos. Number 5, professional photos. You want professional photos, okay? You don't want to have your agent walking through with their iPhone taking a picture, okay? Professional photos, super duper important. I mean, because here's the thing, internet first impressions. I mean, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. I mean, if you screw that up online, I don't know, you know, your buyer, you know, might not even come to the house, okay? And then lastly, consider getting a pre-sale home inspection. Don't want surprises. So get a pre-sale home inspection, know what your home has going on. They're not very expensive, and it may save you a ton of time in negotiations and a lot of anxiety during the inspection period for your buyer. So if you like the video, please like it. Hit the like button. Leave comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon, YouTube.